The multi-billion-dollar real estate industry is being rocked by one of the biggest revolts in its modern history.
Multiple agencies have decided to quit the group that has long set the rules for realtors. Fox 13's Nikki Torres has more on what this will mean for both buyers and sellers.
Well, it might mean saving thousands and thousands of dollars on fees, depending on which side of the deal you're on. The reason for it, there is nearly a half dozen of the top brokerage companies within the country that are no longer requiring their agents be a part of NAR, also known as the National Association of Realtors. Homeowners will remember this pain, signing several pages of documents, reading multiple paragraphs of estate literature. Somewhere amid the requirements about insurance and property taxes, there is what amounts to one of the biggest expenses of selling a home, covering the fee for the buyer's agent. According to a survey from listwithclever.com, the average real estate commission in Washington is 5.3%. It's slightly less than the national average of 5.37%. Doing the math, if you want to sell a house in Washington worth about $578,000, which the median home value is in Washington, be ready to pay more than $30,000 just in realtor fees. The buyer's fee has been a part of the real estate process for so long, it may feel mandatory to consumers. But following a pair of successful class action suits, they now say that that fee can be negotiated all the way down to zero for its realtors.
We're noticing a lot of transparency wanting to be had in the buying and selling process of real estate. That's a lot of what this whole commission being declared or being opened up to for consumers to be able to see.
RE/MAX, Sotheby's, Century 21 Real Estate, Coldwell Banker, Seattle's Redfin Corporation. The New York Times reports these major real estate brokerages have announced they no longer want to be associated with NAR. That could mean it could be harder to find an agent, according to a local realtor, Brian Truman.
I think it's going to weed out people, because there are some people who are, and when I say people, I'm talking about realtors or agents that are on one side of the fence and the other and are frustrated by what's going on, and they're just gonna, they're going to get out of the business.
In a statement to Fox 13, Redfin said, quote, "Real estate agents provide a valuable service and we deserve to be paid for that service. And consumers deserve transparency about how agents are paid. The fees for representing a seller are already competitive because the seller's agent discloses them up front. If buyers paid their own agents, the fees for representing a buyer would become competitive too, which could save consumers billions of dollars every year."
Any realtor worth their salt or worth their fee, they should be paid it. But if they're not, then they're also going to have to suffer the consequences of not doing a good job.
Now, there is a little bit of a catch to this situation, however, so we'll see how this all unfolds in the future. While companies can choose not to have its agents be NAR members, sometimes agents are required to be a NAR member if they want to access a multiple listing service, which is going to be necessary in order to sell real estate. In Seattle, I'm Nikki Torres, Fox 13 News.